I don't fight. Like, that was my first fight, and I was like, that was me? Like, my hand was just like, do, 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 do.
You should know about it.
Hey YouTube, it's Monie Vuitton. I'm back with another video. This light is good. Okay, so today is gonna be a story time about my first fight. Before I get into this video, I want to let everyone know that fighting is not cool. That's not what I do. I'm just walk around trying to fight everybody. This was the past. Okay, so it was my freshman year of high school. So there was this girl. I'm not gonna say no names because I'm just not gonna say no names. So there's this girl. I moved to Endeavor Middle School in 7th grade, and I met her in 7th grade. We were cool, but then like the way she was, like we just was off and on a lot. Like we'll become friends, then we'll beef, then we'll become friends, then we'll beef, then we'll become friends, and we'll beef. Lasting after 8th grade, we graduated 8th grade. She had a graduation party. I went to her graduation party, and like her and some other people was just talking about me and my other friend. Like, we was cool though. I mean, well, I thought we was cool. Like, she just was talking about us, and I was just like, okay, like I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm gonna just be like, all right, like. So I went home because she lived right around the corner from me. So I went home. Then freshman year, she just came. Like, freshman year, she just had beef with me. Like, I mean, after that little talking thing, I thought, like, I was dumb. I was a dumb little kid. But I thought we was still gonna be cool. Like, I thought we was cool. So I tried to talk to her. She looked at me. I'm like, bet, bye. Like, I don't need you. I got multiple friends. I got multiple people that like me. Like, it looked like I'm sweating, but I'm not. I'm just glowing. Yeah, so like throughout freshman year, we had PE together. That was the only class we had together. So like, but we had PE the same period, but we had different classes. So like, I was at PE with my friend, she was at PE with her class, and they would always combine the classes, and I hated that so much because like, I'm not scary, but I hate to be around people that I don't like, because it's like, why do I want to be around you? You're negative. Like, you don't like me. I'm not messing with you. So like, why be around them, you know? Like, people be trying to say I'm scary because I don't want to be by them, but it's like, why would I be by you if you don't like me, you know? Stupid. But yeah, so like, we always had PE together, and like, our girls always had to go against the other girls in the other class, and we would always beat them. Like, I had an athletic PE class, and I used to be athletic. I had an athletic PE class, so like, we would always win, like, and they would be mad, and people took it like too far. They used to just always be mad. So like, that just made our beef even worse, because it's like, you mad? You mad? Is you mad? Nah, but yeah, so like, one day we were doing laps like around our track field is dirt, but we was doing laps around those, and what they did is one class will go this way and the other class will go this way, so we would always cross each other while we're walking. Well, that day I'm walking with my friend, she walking with hers, we walking past each other, and she's looking at me as she's passing by. So I'm not a punk, so like, I'm looking too, like, what? Like, we just passing each other looking. She didn't say nothing, so I turned around like, I'm not gonna have a staring contest with you, like. So I'm walking, and some boy comes up to me, and he's like, this person said stop looking at her. I'm like, she looking at me. And I'm like, it's really not that serious. Like, gonna send somebody to say stop looking at me, like, that's childish. But I'm like, okay, she looking at me, so I was like, tell her stop looking at me. Then he went, told her something, I don't know. So that day after PE, I just hear everybody in the locker room talk about it, like, oh, da 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 da, said she gonna fight Armani today after school. Who? Armani? And then everybody was asking me like, oh, you gonna fight da 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 after school? I'm like, no, I'm not finna fight after school. Like, what I look like? Like, no. So that day after school, I walk out the gate, and her sister was 2 years older than us. We was freshmen, her sister was a junior. So yeah, they standing right there. So I stand right there too. Like, you telling everybody that you want to fight me, so you make the first move. Like, I hate people be like, oh, hit me first. Oh no, I'm gonna let you hit first so you could get suspended longer. No, you going around saying you're gonna fight me, so do something. So I'm standing right there. But at the same time, my stepdad is blowing up my phone because there's a church right by my school, and since there's so much traffic, I walk down to the church. So he's calling me like, where you at? I'm not even answering. I'm like, he'll find out. Like, I'm standing like, you gonna do something? She didn't do nothing. So I'm like, look, I'm not gonna get in trouble over nothing. Like, if I'm not gonna fight you, then I'm not gonna get in trouble. So I left. I'm like, I walked to the church. Everybody on social media calling me scary. I'm not scary because she's the one that said she was gonna fight me. So then she should have did something. I'm not scary because I was still right there, but I had to go. Like, unlike you, my parents actually care about where I'm at. Because that day that all that happened, it was a Wednesday. You know, with high schools, we get out early on Wednesdays. So it was a Wednesday. I think it was a Wednesday. That was a Wednesday. My school block schedules, so like Wednesday we go to all our classes, and then Thursday I didn't have PE, but then that Friday I had PE, and I get dressed in the shower areas because like there's like little walls, so like me and my friend, we were standing behind the wall getting dressed, and then I just see like a big crowd coming in the locker room, and I'm just like, whew, like I wasn't thinking like, oh, they finna come try to fight me. Like, I wasn't thinking like that. I'm just like, dang, like they all came to PE together today. But the girl walked in with her sister, and her sister has her phone out, and she's like, drop your stuff, yada, 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 about to fight you. What? Cool. Like, I'm not scary. I was getting dressed, though, like for PE. So I hurry up, put my sweats on, because I was already getting dressed for PE. I tried to bend over and get my shoes on because I was in my socks. She sucker punched me. What side was it? This side. She was like, boom. Then I blanked out. So at that time, yeah, when she hit me, she boom, socked me right here. I blacked out. And then when I woke up, all I was hearing was, let go, let go, let go, let go. So I let go. She walked out the locker room and got straight in the cart like she already knew what's up. I didn't. I still continued because I was fine. Like, I wasn't scratched up, bruised up, none of that. Everybody just was like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. I got dressed for PE, put my backpack down, and I went out to the numbers. Then the security pulled up like, are you Monie Wilson? I'm like, yeah. And they like, come with me. So I went in the office. And freshman year, I used to wear bows. Like, I had every color bow. And then the hoodie I had on matched with the school sweat. So everybody like, you're a cheerleader fighting? You're a cheerleader fighting? I'm like, nah, I ain't no cheerleader. Nah, just like, but yeah, I'm like, nah, I ain't no cheerleader. But so I talked to the VP. And I told her what I remembered. I said that I just remember her coming in the locker room. Her sister told me to drop my stuff. Then I just remember getting hit. And then I remember everybody saying, let go. And that's it. So they took that as me saying I didn't hit her back. Like, I didn't fight back. So they sent me back to class. And I guess she got suspended. So, like, she got suspended for a week. So when she came back her week, I guess her little friends told her, like, oh, Armani didn't get suspended. Because then her and her sister went up to the office and they showed the VP the video. And then they called me up to the office and she was telling me like, oh, you told me that you didn't hit her back. And I was like, I never said that. I just told you I blacked out. I didn't remember hitting her back, but I never said I didn't. I said I blacked out. And then like she hurt my feelings. She was like, well, you're a liar and I'm gonna look at you as a liar now because you lied to me and all this stuff. And I didn't want to hear none of that. I'm like, okay, so why am I in your office? Like, so then she showed me the video and I was like, when I seen the video, then it all came back to me and I'm like, I beat her up. Like, I don't fight. Like, that was my first fight and I was like, that was me? Like, my hand was just like, doo. Yeah, so then she was like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to suspend you. And instantly I start crying because like, I'm not a bad kid. Like, I've never been suspended. I've never been kicked out of school, kicked out of class, none of that. Like, that's not me. Like, so I start crying because I'm like, I made it all the way to 9th grade and now I'm getting suspended. Like, I had nothing on my record, and that's another reason why they didn't suspend me when I first got into the fight, because they checked my record and they're like, she's obviously not a bad kid, so that means she must be telling the truth. I was, though. I didn't remember. But yeah, like, I've never been suspended. I've never gotten in trouble where they've had to call my mom, none of that. And like, I didn't even get in trouble from this because I really didn't do nothing. Like, my mom didn't really care. But anyway, so yeah, I start crying, and she was like, I'm gonna call your parents. And I'm like, okay, cool. So they called my parents, they talked to my parents, showed my mom the video. My mom was like, is there any way I can get that video? Like, no, mama, you can't. But yeah, I beat her up. And like, even after that, she was still like talking on social media. Like, but the video never got out because after the vice principal got it from them, she made them delete it. And she lives right around the corner from me too. That's what's funny. But I haven't ran into her yet. So they live literally right around the corner. Like, I can run to their house. But so yeah, I beat her up. That was my first fight and my last fight, because fighting is not for me. That's not cool. It's not cute. Don't make you a better person. Don't make you a bigger person. That's just like, you fight all the time. It's not cute at all. But yep, that was my story time for my first fight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then like it. Comment something nice. Or comment what my next video should be. That's what y'all can do. Comment what my next video should be. Subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Yeah, you should know about it.